Hello people, I'm Vito and welcome back to Battalion Wars with Robberlink.
Hello, that's me.
Alright, where we last left off, we were starting a raid on the Xylvanian mining sites for Nerocite.
Yes, after a slightly botched sabotage mission against their airship area.
Yeah, and they gave us a gunship, but we lost it.
It was fine while it lasted.
Alright, onward. Destroy their mining facility.
Right. So, okay, the machine guns are up there. So, heavy tanks with me.
So what is this whole Nerocite business? It's definitely inferior vastly to Phazon.
Clearly. I mean, if it doesn't even, like, corrupt you. if it doesn't, you know, have mutagenic properties, is it really worth it?
That actually reminds me of one of the Command & Conquer games I played. Whoop, careful. I think it's called Tiberian Sun. I think I played a bit of it. There are these resource fields, but I think if you had, like, just regular soldiers walk through it and not the resource vehicles, they could, like, take damage, and I think they could get turned into some weird monster thing that would just attack everything.
Huh.
It was weird, so I wonder if that was supposed to be something mutagenic as well.
Hold on.
I'm trying to remember what they were called. I want to say the creatures were called, like, Viceroids or Visceroids? I'm not sure, but they looked like some sort of fleshy mass that just kind of blobbed around and somehow did damage to things.
Well, let me take care of these guys so they don't come at me from behind later.
Good idea.
Alright. Nah.
The fools don't know how to strafe. They just sit there and try and shoot. They are noobs.
Indeed.
They have not gained enough veterancy to know how to do this.
Alright, that gunship does scare me a little bit.
Hopefully it stays away. Nothing's going on here, nothing of interest to you.
Nope. Just gonna
sneak on by.
Yep.
Do you still have missile dudes?
Yes, I just have them all back near the bridge while I go to take care of these MG bunkers.
Alright. At least we have some means of dealing with them.
Yes.
Good. And was that both of them?
It would seem so.
Very good.
Alright, everyone.
To me. Or to you. So yeah, back on the topic of Homeworld, which I was talking about last episode. I want to say I played through a decent chunk of the campaign. I don't know if I was really stuck or not, but I don't think I actually finished it. But I remember in some video that was like criticizing Homeworld 3.
Speaking of being stuck.
Someone mentioned these things that the first Homeworld had that are very interesting things and little things that you wouldn't always think of and, you know, weren't always told to you. Like, the fact that I think, I didn't even know this until this video pointed it out, resource ships in Homeworld, I believe, can reclaim enemy ships to, like, tear them apart, kind of like you can in Total Annihilation.
Huh.
And, one thing I did know about is that there's these salvage ships. You need to make them to collect some, I think they're like, these huge plates floating in space that have like cryopods in them, so you have to have these salvage ships go and get them and bring them back to your mothership to save these people. But you can use these salvage ships to basically latch onto enemy ships, and their engines will overpower it. You can take it to your mothership and steal the ships. And the big thing about Homeworld's campaign, from what I remember, is your units carry over. So when you finish a mission, if you've captured enemy ships, you will have them for the next mission, as well as anything you've built during that mission. And I think your resources keep constant between missions as well. Like whatever you end up with is what you start with next time. So it is very good to steal ships to build up your forces.
Huh.
I think there is like a Homeworld remastered thing on Steam, but I don't know if this is true or not. But I think someone said in a review that they changed some things for balancing that supposedly made some of the story missions much harder. I don't know if I've actually played the remastered version of the story, but if true, that would be a bit annoying, but oh well.
Whoop. No, that guy.
But yeah, another thing about the way Homeworld works is I think there are units that can cloak. I think stealth fighters or something. And you can also build like a, I don't know if it's like a radar array thing or something like that, but I think you have ways to counter it. If you have the right research or the right units. But I think in Homeworld 3, this video mentioned that there's just an ability for this one stealth bomber or something where after a certain cooldown, you can just have it invisible to everything, basically. And I think he said it lasts close to the amount of time the cooldown does, and the cooldown triggers immediately. So if you're just keeping them selected, you can keep them invisible almost all the time. And things like that, you know, I think led to a lot of the criticism. As well as some of those other things like being able to salvage enemy ships or reclaim them. I don't know if those features are in Homeworld 3. A lot of those really nice details. But then again, I have not actually played Homeworld 3. And I don't know if it's been updated to change any of that. But there was also another game released, I don't know exactly how recently, but I think it's called Homeworld Deserts of Karak. And I did buy that and play some of it. I don't think I played the story mode though, but it's basically kind of like Homeworld if it's just a lot of vehicles on planet instead of spaceships.
Sorry, what did you say the name of the game was?
Homeworld Deserts of Karak. So there's like one huge kind of like mothership tank sort of thing, or treaded vehicle that produces all your other stuff, and they're all, you know...
I believe that's called a Fat Boy.
Pretty much. Except it might not have any cannons on it. But it is like a mobile factory, so yeah.
Good job, Commander. By capturing and holding this base, we have cut one of the enemy's primary lines of supply.
All right.
Finally got that done with. Good. See. 0% speed. Oh yeah, when we ended the last episode...
Shush.
I will speak of it. Robberlink thought that it was the fourth and final episode we were recording in that session, so he unpaused, started turning around, and he was gonna like run his tank into the river or something.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we still have another episode to do.
How, like, what? No, we don't. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Somehow
you mean there's more?
Somehow you thought we were further along than we were.
Yep.
New unit, gunship. Oh, wait, there it goes. It blew up. No more gunship.
No gunships?
As a stable air-to-ground gun platform, The Dewey AH-86 gunship has no equal. Its two mountings for AGM-115 Heckfire missiles ensure that the Dewey can cut through enemy tank columns in no time. Its slow speed can leave it exposed to fighters. Black gold. Oil?
As I'll say, that's just oil, isn't it?
Or is it this so-called Nerocite or whatever? If we are to halt the Xylvanians' relentless advance, we must destroy their primary Nerocite extraction facility. Not just the other ones. The only sure way to topple these extraction towers is from the air. Clear a path through the anti-air defenses, and pilot your bombers to victory.
Oh.
We get bombers.
I do like me some bombers.
Time to bomb. And no, not like fail.
We're gonna bomb or we're gonna bomb. Those are our options.
It's just the variety of bomb we get to choose.
The enemy's primary Nerocite extraction facility is just north of our position, Commander.
Why is it zooming in on the moon?
Before we attack, we're gonna have to neutralize their anti-air defenses. You will then receive clearance to deploy a frontier bomber and precision strike those extraction towers. Remember, you need to take out the enemy's anti-air defenses before we can bomb those towers.
It's clear I use gunships to do it, right? Alright.
Obviously. I wonder if those red lights, the markers, I wonder if they're out of sync based on when they loaded in. I'm not sure.
I didn't even notice it at first.
They were like completely out of sync. I don't know. It might depend on like when you're looking at them.
Yeah, it is. You can tell because I saw this one first, then all of those, and then that one next, and then all of these. That's hilarious. Alright. Alright, immediately, heavy tank.
What did it say? Ack?
Yeah, that's...
Is that their anti-air trooper or what?
I assume so.
Huh. Weird name. So it looks like that first group you could probably take out with the gunship.
Yeah. Maybe these as well, if I was good at the game. Okay.
I do suspect, though, that maybe once you clear the anti-air, maybe it'll just send in the bombers. You might not actually get to control them.
Yeah, that is possible.
It's like, darn it, let us actually do it ourselves. Let us control the bombers.
Alright.
Don't die.
What is this? Such a small force will never penetrate Uber's defenses.
Blech. Can you die already? Thank you.
All you had to do was ask.
Alright. There's a little pocket over there.
Yeah, as long as you don't get too close to the other group. Should be safe. Oh no, they have an anti-air spotlight.
Whoop. Okay.
That's how you track stealth bombers and stealth fighters.
Just shine a little spotlight on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, one of them shot a bullet.
You got shot. Oh no.
Alright. New. God.
Okay, then. There is collision damage. Now we know.
Oh my god.
Be careful.
I have no words. That was just,
Bonk.
that was just bad on my part. Oh my gosh.
To be fair, it didn't happen before, so we had no way of knowing.
We know now, though.
I mean, like, can your scouts take damage if you crash fast enough? This may require testing.
Indeed. Wait. There we go.
I mean, your scout before handled plenty of trees.
Oh, I swear I was aiming up more a bit. There we go. Oh, hi, heavy tank.
You stumbled into the wrong neighborhood.
Oh, hello, singular Ak, who is really good at dodging rockets.
Jeez. He's determined.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Where's the tank going? Where do you think you're going, buddy?
You're mine. Yay, we got him. Oh no, the spotlight.
Ah, my eyes!
I guess that is an effective strategy, just blind them.
Why is this guy up on the mountain?
Enjoying the view of the incoming gunship.
Alright, Yoo-hoo. I require a land, fast thing.
Take care of her, sir.
You stay put. Oh, where are you guys?
The mortar vets fire grenades up and over obstacles. Use them to
Oh.
flush enemy infantry out of cover.
Interesting.
Press and hold the A button to increase the blast radius of each mortar grenade.
Oh, cool. Anyway,
Engines running, sir.
And going in without them.
yeah. Okay, you guys can at least move up to here. Roughly.
And then time for some road rage. Just please avoid the trees, sir.
Well, we are in a desert. That shouldn't be too hard. You said nothing about cactuses. Cacti.
And doing spins.
You will get motion sickness. Not you may, you will. Ow. Oh. Okay, that works. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Jeez, the kinetic force on those frickin' missiles.
4 to go.
Alright, not too bad.
Your dogs! What are they doing? Those emplacements are no threat to an attack from the ground!
Sorry, man. I like the darkness. Ow.
Was that the missiles, or do they have a rocket dude? Zoom?
I guess that was the missiles.
It's clearly the spotlight. It's giving them a damage buff.
That'd be hilarious if that's actually what it did. I doubt it. I doubt there's like auras and area of effect like buffs in this, but that would be funny. Okay, can I maneuver so that the other guy can shoot too? Okay, no, he just doesn't want to.
Frickin' Halog. Halog. Frickin' Halo Warthog moment. Yes, Halog.
I don't know, I never had trouble with, the AI in Warthogs in any of the Halo games.
I know I've at least had trouble trying to get certain Marines to actually get in.
Yeah.
It's like you drive up next to him, block his path, and he's like, no, I'm gonna walk around. It's like, no, get the frick in.
2 down! 3 more on the play sheet!
Is this a game to you?
Uber's heavy tank battalion will soon put an end to your fun and games.
Your what?
Did I hear gunship needed?
Huh.
Yeah, some jerry cans would be nice right about now.
Alright, Whoa.
Whoops.
Alright. How do we proceed? I guess this might be a good time to actually try the mortars then.
Under your direct command.
And a couple grunts for defense. Up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3.
Oh, hey, look. They left some soup for us. Like, no, do not get distracted, men. We have a job to do. And only, like, 8 minutes or 7 minutes left in the episode.
I need ice.
Jeez.
That works.
What, how close do you have to get? You're mortarmen.
I guess the AI would know.
What? No.
Why does it let you lock onto allies? What purpose does that serve?
I mean, if you want to select them to transfer to them, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't always happen at the most convenient times, though.
The only thing that can take out these towers is a brace of fuel air bombs from one of our bombers.
Huh. Are you sure we shouldn't just try ramming a heavy recon into it? Works for the searchlights. Okay, that's a heavy tank. I do not want to aggravate that. You guys, on the other hand.
Get harassed. Get harassed by our minor inconvenience balls.
We
Of explosiveness.
pineapple time.
Only 2 remaining.
All right.
Another of Uber's anti-air emplacements is destroyed. The enemy's tactics are most strange.
It's called combined arms, you dingus.
A gunship time?
Your stupidity knows no bounds, Commander Ubel. They are clearing a path for an airstrike on the extraction towers.
Yes. Gunship time. Ugh. Yeah, I probably won't finish this episode, but
We can make significant progress.
yes.
Again, what are you doing all the way up there?
I guess he's there to act as extra AA or something. The one that was up there I thought was like a pathing issue, but no, I guess they are just stationed up there.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, they were miniguns, which are technically allowed to do significant damage if they get all their hits in. They're not like the best, but they can do something, unlike the rifle grunts who just don't even try. Oh no! Spare me!
If I get lower, will it make it easier?
Will they actually try to fire at you?
Nope. They just die.
All clear. Just don't crash.
True.
Frickin' stop on a dime over there. Frickin' Looney Tunes screeching noise. One sec. Alright. Sorry, minor interruption.
Let me just continue clearing out some stuff.
Yeah, maybe it is just how distant you are. Depends. Is what... How do I want to word this? If you're far enough away, even those guys won't shoot at you?
I guess.
Kite
Hey.
them.
Oh, they died. I was gonna be like, hey, you wanna go and meet my mortars? And then up ahead. Alright.
Clear up until those points.
Yes. Yeah, I do remember doing this kind of thing in the sequel. Just, you know,
Take out the pockets that you can,
yep.
and then switch it up.
Of course, I might be less inclined to do that here because, you know, time constraints of the episode.
Yeah, I guess if we do end it before finishing this, you're gonna have to do all of this again.
Oh no, I have to have fun in a gunship destroying heavy tanks? Am I allowed to do it better and not crash a gunship?
Actually have a spare.
That was funny though. Alright. You know, everyone can go up to about here, I think. Up to the bridge.
Assuming they can path correctly.
True.
Okay, I see green dots approaching. Someone's making it.
Probably the grunts and mortars. Yep. Whoa.
It's like, no, don't move. We want to stay under you.
There's the smoking heavy recon.
I think I did see a jerry can nearby.
Yeah. Let me go, make sure he grabs it.
Ooh, two even.
Yummy. All right. And that's everyone. So, let's take the mortar team again. And go clear out some axe.
Yep. And then I guess we can end it after that.
Yeah. Any other notes you would like to mention in the meantime?
I don't know. I think I went over most of what I was going to.
Oh no, the light.
I see you.
Shut up. Boom.
No, you don't. Blow it up. Get him. Got him. Oh, that's a dude right there.
4 AA emplacements destroyed. Only 1 left.
Careful.
Alright.
Yeah, actually, if that is the last one, will that just be the end of the mission then? Do you have to worry about any of these things?
Huh, maybe not. Well,
Unless it does give you the bomber to use yourself. But I mean, even if so, we could go a little over time if that's the end of it.
yeah. I'm fine with that.
Oh. Sidestep the rocket.
Yeah, can't hit me. Whoa.
Yeah, I forgot you could do a frickin' combat roll.
Yeah, I did too. And then I was like, oh right, I can do that.
That reminds me,
I start doing it.
I think it said you can do like a handbrake thing with vehicles. I don't know if you've been doing that.
Commander, you have a green light to commence
Oh.
your bombing run on those extraction towers.
I have raised you like a son, Übel. But you are nothing but a disappointment to me.
This is your first time in the cockpit of a frontier bomber, right? I'll talk you through the control systems. If you press and hold the R button, you can use the control stick to raise and lower the bomber's altitude.
Alright. I hope that one doesn't
Press
crash.
the A button to open the bomb bay doors and release a cluster of fuel air bombs.
Ooh.
Sir, why are you wasting all the bombs?
Just testing. What do you mean? If this was realistic, we'd have to land and rearm again.
There's a fish down there I wanted to test this on.
I didn't see how much damage that did.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell. I saw it turn red, though. Alright, so maybe a third pass.
Actually, I could just have the other bomber follow me.
The question is, will he just follow you, or will he also actually drop bombs, unless you tell him to attack?
Let's find out.
Whee!
All right, Commander. The first tower is toast.
We must defend those towers! Dispatch Gotha Squadron immediately!
Xylvanian fighters? Our bomber is defenseless against them.
Not so, Brigadier. Tundra's finest pilots will protect you until your mission is complete.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
Zargorgi? I thought you were in exile.
I guess he has no response to that.
We don't talk about it.
I am back and that is all you need know.
Yep, there's enemy and friendly fighters.
Interesting.
Ow. It's nice being on the bombing mission instead of the fighter escort, like most games do.
Left on the scorecard.
And this one should be easy because it's all the way back here, where my own units are.
Shoot that bomber down!
This is also reminding me of Star Wars Battle for Naboo, which is the same engine and general style as Star Wars Rogue Squadron, but it's in the Naboo era and all that.
Congratulations, Commander! You've reduced the Kaiser's primary Nerocite extraction facility to rubble.
I can't
and
control this.
ruin.
Help!
But we couldn't have done it without Gorgie. Better contact Marshal Nova and let him know his father has returned.
All right, then.
Nice.
Gorgie, do you copy?
Yes, Nova. I have returned, and victory is my traveling companion. Father, let go of me!
Father!
Who is this? What have you done with the Tsar?
I let him go. Kaiser Vlad sends his regards.
Oh no.
Son, you must understand. I acted in the best interests of the Tundran Empire. I know, Father.
Oh my god, did he die?
Thank goodness he lived long enough for his son to get to him. And then die. Alright.
Huh. I guess we'll learn if he actually made it sometime in the future. Maybe next time. But we will have to end this here for now. And we will continue things... Oh, wait.
What about me?
The Valentine B-58 has a armor-skinned fuselage and a payload of fuel air bombs that can pulverize ground targets. However, without a fighter escort, the B-58's 2 HMG blisters offer only light defensive capability against enemy air attack. Alright, so we shall end this here for now.
Mortar jump scare.
The ability of the mortar the ability of mortar veterans to fire over walls and defenses makes them invaluable for dealing with entrenched opposition. Use mortar troops to blast opponents out of cover or from behind obstacles. Their shells are also effective against vehicles.
Okay.
Huh. We're going south to the Coral Atoll. Interesting. But we will end this here for now, for real this time. And we will continue this next time.
So, dear viewers, a goodbye from now.
Goodbye.